Hey guys, it's ViewMasters Reactions, and we're back with another music video reaction for the Hatters. I bet you guys are wondering where I've been, and the last 3 videos I've done of Little Big and the Hatters have been blocked in every country, I believe, but the United States, and no one's watching them because they're in another language, so I have to go through and re-edit them. Basically, this happened about 3 videos ago, I feel like, and I had to re-edit it down to practically nothing just to get a fraction of the video out. And a lot of people were like, why did you chop it up? Why is it all messed up? And it also takes a while because I have to literally find the exact moments in the song that trigger the algorithms that cause it to get blocked. So my apologies if you guys haven't seen me in a while, but I've been posting Hatters videos and Little Big videos and all sorts of Russian music videos, and they're not coming out. There's at least 3 or 4 in the last couple months I've posted that have not gotten released outside of my own country. So I'm going to post this and see what happens. I'm assuming the same thing's going to happen. I'm going to get blocked. So the video will probably go up, and if it's blocked, maybe tomorrow I'll go through and re-edit all of the Hatters videos and whatever else I did so that you guys could see it. If you see this and you're outside of the United States, odds are it worked and you might see more videos start popping up. But either way, this is a brand new video by the Hatters. It's trending very well. I couldn't believe it already hit 1 million views by the first day. Not that it doesn't deserve to because it's the Hatters. I haven't seen it or heard it yet, but the Hatters make good stuff, and I feel like they're not as appreciated as they should be, even though they're recognized and they got a good following and everything. But most of their videos don't hit 1 million views for a while. The most recent ones still haven't even hit 1 million views, and they came out weeks ago, maybe months ago. So I'm expecting good things. I don't know why it's trending so high. Maybe it's insanely good, but I'm expecting good things as always. I never am disappointed by them, so it's not like it matters. This is the thumbnail. You guys know how I do it. I get the first thumbnail I see. This is the thumbnail that was used on the music video on YouTube. Our main dude in a house with a guy playing the accordion, and our dude, I cannot remember what it's called because it's been a while since I've seen it, but that giant guitar-looking thing that he plays has been very predominant in many of the music videos, and I love it, and it's great. And we're jumping in, but I mean, my theory, the translation I got on this was just if, I-F, the letters I-F, if. It's funny to me that that could be the translation because it looks like there's at least 7 or 8, like, alphabetic symbols or something like that, whatever you'd call it. And to me, in my language, it's just 2 letters. So it's weird to me that all that means if. And I thought I was wrong, but I looked it up on several sites, and that is the translation. So if the song is called If, and they're just chilling in a room, just, I don't know, it looks like a little drum set. Doesn't that look like a tiny drum set? I feel like that's a very small drum set. But I'm guessing the song's going to have to do it like, what if? Like, what would be if this happened, or like a what if, like right now Marvel's doing the show What If. It's going to be like that. It's going to be like, what would have happened if something was different or something changed or this or that. I don't know. I'm just guessing. We're jumping in. You guys want to see more of what I do, full on edited reactions of all the shows on the channel, seasons ahead of what you're seeing, Patreon link at the end, dozens of exclusives only on Patreon, hundreds of hours of stuff you won't see on YouTube. Go check it out. Link at the end. If not, this is the official trailer for the Hatters, If. I put the volume lower on this one, guys, hoping that it might help with the copyright. I also have English subtitles on this one. I couldn't get English subtitles on the last one. So, late December. My God, a lot of words. I like the clock. I like the cat clock. What's the main verse? They're not saying what the main lyrics are. That is more. I feel like they're not showing us what the main lyrics are. I'm trying to read, and a lot of it isn't there. He looks like totally zoned out. Oh, I enjoy this stuff. What? But like, was he saying that in his TV? I'm not even gonna read the lyrics because they're all jumbled and I'm missing what's going on. So he has now had people come out of his entertainment center and they're gonna play the band. Here's the band. They all just went back in. He's in like a little house, hence maybe the tiny drum set over here. I'm trying to read what I can to piece it together, but I feel like it's missing a lot of lyrics. Like, Surrey Cow? That can't be right, is it? Subway? I really dig that there's like this little house he's peeking around in. I feel like I recognize her, but she's got a lot of stuff on her face. And he's just peeking through the floor. Kind of intrusive. But hey, he's allowed. Maybe not. This I love. I love that kind of time period with the suits and everything. It's like a little zoot suit riot. Oh, his house is flooding. Everything is flooding. Oh, there she is. Oh, look at the little piano over there too. It's like the house is getting smaller and smaller and he's just drowning in his home. I love the video. It's a great video. Catchy song. Oh, and the cat is still working. Oh, he just stopped. It was all in his mind. He's okay, guys. Don't worry. He's happy. Don't worry. He's happy. Oh, but he's floating. That's hilarious. He's good, guys. He's good. So, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I have no clue what the translation was. It said on YouTube that it was in Indonesian, I think, and that it could translate that to English on its own. Clearly, there was some sort of interpretation problem, but I just stopped paying attention to the words at the end because I started not paying attention to what was going on in the video. It's hard to read that many words at a time, and he was talking pretty fast and pay attention to what's going on, especially in videos like this where it's very artsy and there's a lot going on in the imagery, and I have a better chance of figuring out what's going on by watching the imagery than I do reading a bunch of jumbled up mess. There was a lot of the main verse that had nothing. It was just blank. And I have to assume that if the song's called If, then in the main lyrics there had to be like, he had to be saying something like, only if this could have happened, or if this would have happened, and if this and if that, or something like that, because lots of stuff were going on. He was having like all these band members coming through his home entertainment center in his living room and playing instruments and then running out. And then there was a girl in the shower and the floor broke and he was looking up at her and she was yelling at him. And it looked like she stormed out. And every time somebody would come in or out or go, I feel like they would appear on the TV. And I don't know, was that like them entering and leaving his life? Like he was seeing what happened and then they leave the room and then they go on TV and TV is like they moved on and they did something else and he doesn't deal with them anymore? Was that what was going on? Because it seemed like once they left, they didn't return and they would go to the TV. And then we had this awesome little group of zoot suit riot looking people that were doing a choreographed dance in the TV that would zoom in on and they'd kind of like show us what was really going on. But that's where the people were going. And I don't know exactly what was happening. And I couldn't really know. I'm basically just going off of what I see. But I feel like it's like I said in the beginning, I feel like if anything, it's got to be he's possibly regretting things or thinking about, does he regret things, but then realizes at the end he doesn't because he is where he is. It's almost like the room was filling with water and he's feeling the pressure building and having like an anxiety attack or something like that, thinking about all the things that have happened or that are stacking up in his life. And then at the end, he's in the room and he's meditating and floating above the floor and he's got a big old smile on his face. So I guess it's kind of saying in the end, it's all in his head and he's letting it get to him in his mind. Like he's figuring it out in his mind, how to handle it, how to deal with it. So it looks like it's building and the pressure's like gaining. But then in the end, he is, you know, dealt with it and he's okay and he meditated and he's floating in the air because that's what we do. When we get over a situation or we're okay with it, we float. We sit Indian style and we float in the air and he's good and everything's fine. But it was a good, catchy song. All their songs are always catchy. I just have to do a little more research and find out. I'm hoping this will stick when I post it on YouTube. We're going to find out. Like I said, if you don't see it right away, it's because I had problems and I'm going to have to re-edit a lot of these. The last couple, the last 3 at least. I got to see how many there were. There's at least 3 counting this one. So you guys let me know what you think. You want to see more of what I do, full-on edited reactions of all the stuff I do on the channel. Seasons ahead on most of the shows. Dozens of exclusives, hundreds of hours only on Patreon. Check the link. It's all unedited. If not, comments down below, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.